We met on Raya. Everyone knows this, which is hilarious. And Zach and I had a mutual friend who he'd actually asked to set us up and wouldn't.
One of my childhood friends.
Thanks a lot, Dom Dom. This is your shout out.
So one of my good childhood friends was friends with Maeve for a long time, and Maeve was actually dating one of his good friends. And when they broke up, I would always see Maeve on my buddy Dom's Instagram. So when I heard that Maeve and Dom's friend broke up, I was like, "Hey, link this up for me." He's like, "No, I'm not getting involved." And I'm like old school, an in person, like if before I was with Maeve, obviously
With me.
with you. Before I was with you, I would
It's hot
like
in here
I'm an
again.
in-person guy, like if I saw a woman, I would approach her in person. Like I'm not like the keyboard warrior. So, so many of my friends were like, "Oh, try the dating apps, this and that." And I just never it was not my vibe.
Yeah.
And so I went on Raya, still just not my thing. Canceled the app. I had 2 weeks left on the app, and then one day she popped up, Maeve popped up. So I hit like. A week went by. I have a week left on my subscription. Woke up one morning, opened my phone, connected. So I literally sent her a message. I'm like, "Send me your number right now." I was like, "I've had my eye on you for 2 years."
I think you dropped Dom's name, and that's what, I was like, okay, he's not a psychopath
Yeah,
because at least he knows a friend. I think you added that.
I don't remember exactly, but I remember something along the
Yeah.
lines of like, "I've had my eye on you for 2 years. We have a few mutual friends. Send me your number right now. I'm taking you out tonight." And then the number pops up.
That
And
was it.
Maeve was in Cabo. You were in Cabo with your sister.
Yep.
And we spoke for like 15 hours over like 5 days or something.
My poor sister.
You neglected your
I
sister.
was like, sorry, Erin. And I remember saying to her, I don't know, this guy could be it.
So 15 hours, FaceTimes, phone calls, sending each other little pictures, and then came
I met your
home.
mom on FaceTime.
Yep.
She was like, it's really nice to meet you, but my son's never getting married again and never having another child, so don't waste your time. And he's in the background, Mom, shut up. That's not true. I changed my mind. And she's like, you did? What are you talking about? Let me just mention, Zach had a vasectomy. He was done. He was like, I am never having
Oh, I was
children
done.
again. Will never get married again. And somehow, I don't know, I guess I changed that. What happened next is my part of the story. I had dated someone right before Zach who I didn't know at the time was a narcissist, but I kind of figured it out later based on the breakup behavior. But he seriously love bombed me, and I had never experienced that before. It felt similar to you, whereas you were kind of immediately all in, and this guy before you had sort of done the same thing, and then just out of the blue pulled the rug out from under me and was like, "Oh, I'm done here." And I was like, "What?" And I told a friend who's a therapist the story, and she's like, "Oh, he's a narcissist. He love bombed you." And I was like, "Oh, and she explained what that is and how they do it. And I was like, and then how they can just turn their feelings off and move on. And I was like, oh my God, that's what happened. So when I met you, I was a little bit like, what the fuck is going on here? Because it felt very real and it felt like you meant it. But
It was genuine.
no, I know. Obviously, we know that now. But I was sort of reeling with this, can I trust this person after what I had just went through? And I'd also been extremely clear, I'm not dating for the fuck of it. I'm dating to get married, and I'm 35. I'm really ready for that chapter of my life. And so I did this pull away thing.
She had 1 foot in. You had
Yeah.
1 foot in and 1 foot out.
And you called it out. And
Yeah.
I have so much respect for that. And it helped me so much. You were like, I think you're into this, but your behavior is not aligning with what you say you're ready for. And I'm not down. And I was like, oh shit, he's right. And I had this girlfriend who was a teacher at the Hoffman process. She and I had been friends for 10 years. Her parents are actually the CEOs of the process. She and her brother are teachers. And I had heard about the process a million times over the years and had stayed in therapy and was doing all the things. And I remember calling Dr. S and I was like, I am going to fuck this up. I need a fast track to fixing myself. Do you think I should go to Hoffman? He's like, yes. I text Marissa. I'm like, hey, I really need to get in, stat. And she's like, it doesn't really work like that. They have a year-long waiting list. And she's like, let me see what I can do. And she texts me the next day. She goes, "Careful what you wish for. We
It's like
have
a
a
week later,
cancellation
right?
in 10 days."
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was like a Monday. You can check in the following Friday.
Mhm.
And you do like 10 hours of pre-work before you go. It's like this huge online sort of like what you're going for. They ask like really thoughtful, interesting questions to really dig into what that you're going for.
Mhm.
And so I was like, okay. So I remember saying something to you like, "Hey, you're right. I don't know what's up with me, but I know that like I'm going to fix it. Like would you be down? Would you wait basically if I go do this thing?
Mhm.
Cuz I really see you." This was
Yeah.
just like a month in. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
"I see you and I want to make this work and I'm going to go do the work on myself."
Yep.
And you did.
Yeah.